Welcome to the Cult Kitchen! On today's episode, we're bringing you a little segment we like to call Vintage Chef. Alright, for today's episode, what we're filming is Meatza. This is an old recipe from Campbell's soup. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a meat pizza. So, I pre-assembled everything I need right in front of you.
Ooh.
And the first step is to mix your crust. Like any good pizza crust. 1.5 pounds of ground hamburger.
Like you do.
Like you do. To that, we're going to add some breadcrumbs.
Ooh.
And some salt. Get some minced onions. Get some minced garlic. Some of your Campbell's soup. That's the namesake here.
Can't forget the Campbell.
Into it.
Campbell's tomato soup.
And it's. I thought we were going to be dealing with more.
Sauce.
Some of it is the sauce.
Oh boy.
Some of it goes inside.
Is that why there's still like part of a tepid can just sitting there?
Yes. Some oregano for flavoring.
Ooh, don't forget the oregano.
Bloop. It doesn't smell too bad. I mean, except for the Campbell soup. And then we add our egg. Slightly beaten. That's very important.
Yay. Wait. This is the part where you gotta fling it up in the air.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Maybe once.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of handles itself.
That's some good brain.
So they tell you to use 1.5 pounds, but this is a lot.
Like, this is something you see on, like, you know, the planet where Metroid took place. Like, that would be on the ground. And then it would open up and vent gas.
It's toppings time. Like any good pizza, you start with your sauce.
Oh, man, just straight up tomato soup.
Their recipe for toppings, they use cheese, mushrooms, and that's it. And that's kind of a weak pizza to me. So we're going to use cheese, but in lieu of mushrooms, we got some pepperoni. So it's a classic margarita.
Not according to that one dude.
On top of that, mushrooms is the only topping on your weird meatza?
Yeah, and their picture had like 3 mushrooms.
Gosh, why so sparse? Is that like what the Dust Bowl era
that's all they
budget
could afford.
But underneath it, it had 17 pounds of watercress.
Yeah, ew.
After all is said and done, looking at this thing now, I do kind of want to eat that.
Yeah?
That doesn't look terrible.
It looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It could be.
It's like a meatloaf pizza. I mean, come on. Can't be that bad. And then while it's, waiting to heat up, you got to do a little bit of the...
Oh, yeah.
War Pig, come in here and do the Charleston. I don't know how.
Excuse me. It goes a little something like this.
All right. Oh, my God. This is heavy.
Oh, nice.
All right. We've been in there for the 15... Whoa. There is a lot of grease under that cheese.
Ooh.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
It's floating.
Oh, that is a puddle. That is a puddle. Oh, gosh.
I have to baste it out.
That looks pretty mobile.
Look at this. Look at this.
Not like this.
Oh, look at the fucking...
Oh, man. Oh, what is that? What's going on there?
Yes! Hey, Gordon Ramsay, what do you think of my Meatza?
Banned.
Yeah.
I don't typically condone using a fork to eat pizza, but I think for this case, we're going to make an exception. Alright, guys, we're here with the Meatza.
I don't know if it's humanly possible.
Oh, God, it's so much cheese.
Big piece of hamburger right there.
Oh, so much hamburger. It just tastes like hamburger. It's like a hamburger and then SpaghettiOs without the SpaghettiOs.
It's a little bit like SpaghettiOs meatloaf.
It's
Yeah.
like a ketchupy meatloaf. Like, the reason ketchup works on meatloaf is why this is kind of tolerable.
It's an abomination.
Mm.
I mean, it's okay.
It reminds me a lot
No,
of
it's
meatloaf.
not. This
Is
is
it-
not okay.
Is this gonna be better than like pizza?
It's a lot of work just to make a fucking meatloaf.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard to eat. It's so messy and crumbly.
And awful.
Like they tell you to put no seasonings in this besides like
Because they're white
Yeah, there's
people.
no salt, no pepper, no nothing.
Yeah, bland.
just a little bit of salt. There's a teaspoon of salt.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
not enough.
Generous.
Uh-huh.
This could use a lot of things, like some taco seasoning or something, or
To be
I
ground
bet-
and put into a taco.
yeah, that would be much better. Or I think the reason that
I'm still eating
meatloaf
it.
might be a
Yeah.
little bit better to me is because there's a little bit more kickback to it, a little better
I'm just
texture because of like the cornflakes and stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's always
Cornflakes.
cornflakes. Cornflakes go into the most meatloafs that I ate,
Yeah, I guess the worst thing about this is that it's not like horrible. It's just really bland and middle of the road.
It's not the greatest.
It is completely unremarkable.
Okay, even as hungry as I am, I just can't do any more of that. Because it is that bland.
I definitely wouldn't buy this if it was a product.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it again myself. But if somebody's like mom made it, that I was over at their house visiting,
If you were guilted into liking it.
and they were like, "Oh, try my favorite home recipe, the Meatza," and I would just kind of go,
Not today,
Like,
Satan.
"Oh boy,
Yeah. I still want to fuck your daughter.
Yeah. How did you enjoy your meal? I loved it.
oh,
Yeah.
it was so meaty."
Nah.
You passed the test.
Now you can just grog my daughter.
Yeah, so in that sense, it is somewhere around a 5, I would say.
I'm gonna say this is a 4. Like, it is a horrible misappropriation of food. You could do a lot of things with these ingredients, and if you put all this together, and you were like, a disciple of mine, I would be very upset.
Well,
You
see,
would be going over my knee.
I think this is a viable thing. Like, you could do this well. Just not within the vintage chef recipe. Like, you could go in and
Yeah.
fuck this up and make it awesome.
Give it
But
Put it in a Jello mold
there's that.
Yeah, see, that's
with pineapple chunks.
where we went
Yes.
wrong. There's no gelatin involved.
We didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the ambrosia salad.
Yeah, I think you're right. If you season up the meat correctly, if you use an actual pizza sauce,
Yeah.
if you cook the crust first and then get all the grease out of there, and then like put toppings on it,
Yeah.
that might be a possibility. Like maybe you're on like a no bread diet, can't eat gluten.
Yeah.
This is the healthiest option.
This is your only option.
It
Truly.
This or nothing.
This or nothing. This is the only way you can eat pizza. Maybe you'll still do it.
Oh boy, what a sad life that would be.
Yes, it would be. There you go. The Meatza for Vintage Chef. Please like, share, subscribe. Go check out our social deets. Go check out Warpig's channel, maybe? I don't know.
Soon.
Do you do anything on there?
We'll get there.
All right.
Pump out that
Eventually.
content, baby.
In a couple months, go check it out. Maybe,
That's right.
Maybe there will be something there.
There'll be some fun, something that I've never seen done on the internet before. And it doesn't involve an animal.
That is not advertised friendly. You can't do that anymore.
Oh, shoot! Darn it! Heavens to Babsies, Betsies.
Thanks for watching.